What up? It's your boy King Dow 225. I'm coming at you with another edition of King Speaks. And as you can see from the screen, I'm gonna speak on the Constitution and why blacks should care about the Constitution. Now, I know a lot of people like, damn, the Constitution, where the hell this come from? Why you want to speak on the Constitution? Man, because I want you to understand my people, my community, how valuable this document is, because I don't think we as a people fully grasp the impact of this document, this one document. And man, I have debated this, I feel like, for a couple decades. You know, in the past, like when I used to be out there, used to have a lot of discussions with a lot of different walks people, all walks of life, on any different topic and subject, you know. And I used to always debate with my brothers about the value of voting and the Constitution. Like, man, why the Constitution? Like, this country wasn't made for us. Heard all them arguments. That document didn't recognize us. We 3/5 of the human being. Understand all that. And I agree with you 100%. No, this country wasn't made for anybody but white males. I don't even want to say white people. I want to say white men. Okay, predominantly white men. The document itself, that's why I agree with you, was agreement between those white men and how to dictate and govern amongst white men. They couldn't fathom their property, the slaves, even ever being considered. Like, for all the intellect and foresight that our forefathers had, they couldn't foresee a future where society would advance to a point where it's not just viewed from a white male's perspective. You know, who the hell would have thought when they built America, when they had the slaves build the White House, that one day not only a black man was president, but a black woman was vice president. But that's what I mean. This document was created to govern white men amongst themselves. All right? To be fair one another. But then this living document that they created to always try to govern themselves. Remember this. It grew with society. So when the Constitution was signed in 1787, the first 12 amendments was about, oh, I want to be able to carry a gun. See? I'm a white man. I want to be able to practice my free speech and my own religion. I don't want to be able to, incriminate myself in court. Stuff like that. It's like how to dictate what the concerns of the white male. Okay? And I'm going to specifically say the white male because I'm going to get into that later. A lot further later than you'd expect. Okay? But just roll with me. This is some like conscious thinking. I always had this opinion on the Constitution. The arguments I had with my brothers trying to convince them like America as much as your country is anybody else. Like black people have sacrificed and shed more blood than any race in America. So how dare black people feel as though America is not as much as their country as anybody goddamn else's. You was goddamn enslaved for this country. How dare you not think this country don't belong to you? Like, sidetrack. Okay. So the Constitution was signed in 1787. First 12 amendments was strictly for the Caucasian male. Okay? But then in 1865, of course, everybody know what happened then. Right? Slaves were freed. So this document that they couldn't even fathom, like only for the government themselves, they somehow freed the slaves. Like, what the fuck is going on? Man, that's the document. Like, you put it in the contract now. So now all your property is free. Then the 14th Amendment came. Anybody born here is a citizen. Like, that basically gave the slave people an argument that they had the right to vote. And also, like, second generation Americans, the foreigners, because they were trying to exclude them as well. So this document let in, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who born here that ain't like white males can vote now. Like, seriously? Not can vote, but are citizens considered citizens. Like, so then, I'm at the 15th. Sought to protect the rights of black men. Is that correct? See? There we go. The right of black men to vote, I guess. And the rights of the citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the U.S. or by any state on account of race, color, or previous... See, that's why I wrote that down. See that part right there in the document. Any previous condition of servitude. See, they always tried to go around the document, and still the document evolved with the times. You see where I'm going with this shit? A document that they created in a reality where they couldn't foresee no other world than the world that they live in. Where white men were always going to be the one in power, the one who makes the decision. So we're going to create a document that always going to keep us in check amongst each other and keep us above board. We not thinking about the women or the foreigners or the black people or the black people. They're not even people. They're, cattle. So we're not thinking about them. I can't think about that. Like, that's never going to happen. Preposterous. Okay. So the 15th Amendment happened. Like, what? Black men can vote. So shit started popping. Like, it took to 1919 before women can vote. Like, and you don't think this world was not only not created for black men, but not even women. Like 1919? Like, shit. Okay, I'm getting off subject, off topic. Okay. That's the power of this document that I always try to argue with my people. No, this country wasn't created in their reality for us. It was created for them. So this document, in essence, was created not in hindsight of a world outside of the one they were living in, existing. But the document actually was so great that it grew outside of their reality into like modern reality. And I always tell them, like, man, it ain't the system that's really the problem. It's always been the people in control of the system that's the problem. The people, like, I feel like America is a perfect country. Not perfect in the sense it's 100% perfect, but what would you rather live somewhere else? Like, where you actually have a voice despite what people try to tell you don't. Man, you vote, you run for elections, if every black person didn't avoid going to jury duty and sit on a jury and decide to actually become a jury of someone's peer and decide whether this man can go home or be victim again to the system that we know exists, the judicial system. That's like an animal to black men. It eats them up and spits them out. Chew them up, spit them out. Y'all know what it is. Like, man, we can get more cops. Like, it's not the system. It's the people in the system. Like, I feel like, I don't like to say I feel, but I come to the conclusion that the white Caucasian actually hates the Constitution now because of what it stands for. It stands for natural progress. Like, the moment you got a right to vote, you got a right to decide and dictate how you want your country to run. And everything else has been a distraction to try to dissuade you from that. Like, I'm going to get more into that when you keep watching my videos. I'm getting more into, black population. It's about voting. It's about dictating. Like, so many other shit they do. The gerrymandering, the voter suppression. The thing I always said, the one thing that they don't want you to do the most or have the most is what you should go after the most. Like, they do not want your black ass voting at all. They don't want you knowing nothing about no Constitution. They want you to be blind. Like, come on, bro. I live in Baton Rouge. I say I'm going to run for mayor one day, and maybe I will. This is a majority of black people. Like, we can dictate what kind of cops we want, what judges we want, how we want to punish people for marijuana if they got it. If we decide, I don't want to vote, stop saying that shit. It's exercise. Get up, vote. Like, I agree with you. I don't like 99.99% of the candidates I ever seen or heard. Like, but it's exercise. I believe and have faith one day it's going to have one that come from amongst us. And y'all know what I mean. Amongst us and have our interests at heart. But again, that is a story for another day. Today we're going to continue to talk about this is why I feel blacks should care more about the Constitution. The Constitution don't give a shit about the opinion of the white male. It only cares about the majority. What you mean by that? You vote your senators, you vote your goddamn president, you vote your House, your representatives. They all dictate. The Supreme Court dictate. Like, the power is in the people. Do you see what that say? We the people. Like, I hope y'all get what I was trying to say. I hope this wasn't too much rambling. I hope you understand what I mean, what I say. The power of this document is tremendous. And black people should understand how this document that was created for white men, by white men, and only for white men, what they thought. Until this document evolved to include everybody. Like, everybody get to make decisions now. Like, this is the greatest fear of angry white males. Like, let's get to the root of it. This is the root of racism. The fear of losing control and power. This is my country. How many times black people, you need to go, you don't like it, you need to go back to where you come from. No, if I don't like it, I'm going to vote your ass out. I'm going to get my youngest down here to run for elections. I'm going to get my youngest down here to run for governor. Man, come on, bro. Y'all need to start encouraging that kind of thinking, bro. Like, I want your ass mad. But I want your ass mad for the right reason. I want you mad because, goddamn, you got another goddamn Barack up. Listen, I love the hate. I love it. You get judges up there looking at like, man, no, I'm not sending this young boy up the river for the rest of his life just because, man, like, that's what we need. It's not the system. Please listen to me. It's always been the people in control of the system. Like, and I want sisters to understand, we are not your oppressors. We are with you. Okay, that's King Dow. I don't want to get too much into this shit, but that's my edition of King Speaks on why blacks should care about the Constitution. Like, subscribe, follow. Thank you.